Hare Krishna, Kamika Ekadashi benefits. What one attains by observing this Kamika Ekadashi, that I am going to tell in this video. And when this comes during Krishna Paksha of the month of Shravana. Krishna Paksha means dark fortnight, that is after full moon day. This 15 days after full moon day is called Krishna Paksha. So the Ekadashi which falls during this Krishna Paksha during the Shravan month is Kamika Ekadashi. Yudhishthira has asked Krishna, "You have told me about the Ashadi Ekadashi or Devasheni Ekadashi last time. So now tell me about this Kamika Ekadashi." So Krishna says, this story was already told by Lord Brahma to Narada Muni. Narada Muni is Brahma's son. So I will repeat the words of Brahma. So he is saying that Brahma told Narada Muni, for the benefit of all humanity, I will happily tell you everything you wish to know. So he is saying, one who meditates upon Hari or Vishnu or Madhava or Madhusudana, who is holding the conch, disc, club and the lotus in his hands, will be removed from all types of sins. Here Lord Krishna's worship is given more importance. So what is that? One who offers just one Tulsi leaf, it will be equal to giving 200 grams of gold and 800 grams of silver in charity. So Krishna will give you that benefit if you just offer him one Tulsi leaf, but one should be more careful that one should not pluck Tulsi on Ekadashi day and on other days. So when to pluck Tulsi, when not to pluck Tulsi, what are the benefits of offering Tulsi? I have described it in detail in another video which is given in the end screen. Please do watch it. So what Brahma is telling Narada Muni, one who worships Krishna and offering one Tulsi leaf is benefited very much. He is continuing that on this day, one who worships Lord Vishnu will get the following benefits. The benefits are, if you go to Varanasi, that is called Kashi, and take a bath in Ganges, what benefit you will get? That benefit you will get by worshipping Vishnu. Also, if you go to Naimisharanya forest or you go to Pushkara, these are all holy places. What benefit you get? That benefit you get by worshipping Lord Vishnu on this day. And on Kamika Ekadashi, whoever is observing the fast and also worships Lord Krishna, get the following benefits. The benefits are, that person who is worshipping Lord Krishna on this day had already visited Kedarnath, which is in Himalayas, and had darshan of Mahadeva. And he already took bath in Kurukshetra during a solar eclipse. Kurukshetra is Dharma Kshetra. Bhagavad Gita starts like this: Dharma Kshetre Kurukshetre. Why it is called Dharma Kshetra? Because adharma will not happen in Kurukshetra. It is impossible that adharma is happening in Kurukshetra, which is in Haryana. And solar eclipse time, whatever charity you are doing, it is multiplied. And that too, if you are doing that charity in Kurukshetra during a solar eclipse, it is very, very high. It's difficult to describe. So this benefits you get by worshipping Lord Krishna and also observing Kamika Ekadashi. Apart from this, if you are donating the whole Bhuloka, whole earth you are donating, what benefit you get? That you get by observing Kamika Ekadashi. And you must have heard about Shaligram Shila. Shaligram Shila means stone. Shaligram Shila is considered Vishnu's incarnation. It's a stone which you will find it in a Gandaki river, only in Gandaki river in Nepal, nowhere else. Okay, so there is one worm called Vajrakita. So that worm creates the chakra in this stone, the river. Okay, in Gandaki river. This Vajrakita is a holy worm. This worm will stay in the stone and it will make that Shaligram Shila. So it is considered very auspicious. And if you have taken a bath in Godavari river on a full moon day, that is on a Purnima day, on Monday when a Simha Lagna and Guru in conjunction, that is Simha Lagna is Leo and Guru, Jupiter is conjoined, that time if you take a bath in the Godavari river, what benefit you get? That benefit you get by observing this Kamika Ekadashi and also worshipping Lord Krishna. On this Kamika Ekadashi, if one donates a milking cow with her calf along with their feed, whatever food is required for the cow, along with that food, if you are donating the cow, it is considered very, very auspicious. By worshipping Vishnu or Krishna on this day, we are making the Devatas, Gandharvas, Nagas very, very happy, and all our past sins will get eradicated. And very importantly, it's mentioned that whatever Vedic scriptures one needs to study, all that benefit you get. It's mentioned that if you are even reading the Bhagavata Purana or any Puranas in our Hindu Dharma, it is considered very auspicious and you are getting punya of reading or listening to the scriptures. So that punya you get by just observing the Kamika Ekadashi. If one remains awake throughout the night, especially during Kamika Ekadashi, they will never fear about Yamaraja. Yamaraja is the Lord of Death. It does not mean that we will not die. It means that we will not die in a very bad situation like accidents or Alpayush, that is at 20 years, 30 years, this is called Alpayush. So that is a meaning, and you will be disease free. That is the meaning of they will not fear for Yamaraja. Whoever is observing this Kamika Ekadashi do not need to experience the anger of Yamaraja. Apart from this, it's mentioned that even the yogis who were observed in meditation also observed this Kamika Ekadashi and entered the spiritual world. So Sri Hari's worship, Hari means Krishna, Vishnu. So Sri Hari's worship with Tulsi leaves is considered very, very auspicious on this day. How the lotus leaf is untouched by water, even though it's in the water, lotus leaf is untouched by water. Like that, the person who is observing this Ekadashi will be untouched by sin, even though he is in the material world. And very important thing I am going to tell you, offering one single Tulsi leaf is equal to giving away 200 grams of gold and 800 grams of silver in charity. So it's that auspicious, but we are not supposed to pluck Tulsi, which I already told in the beginning of this video. And single Tulsi leaf will make Krishna very happy, that you do not need to worship him with pearls, rubies, diamonds, lapis lazuli, Gomeda stones, cat's eye, whatever Navaratna, whatever gemstones you have, you do not need to worship him with that. He will be very happy if you just offer him one Tulsi leaf. And in Tulsi plant, you will see fresh flowers, right? That's called manjari. So that Tulsi flower, which is fresh, if you offer it, whatever sins are there, all will get eradicated. And by just having darshana of Tulsi on Kamika Ekadashi, that is, if you just see Tulsi Devi, it will remove all the sins. And if you water her and if you pray to her, it will be more beneficial and it will remove all kinds of disease. So one who waters Tulsi Devi do not need to fear the Lord of Death. And one who is planting Tulsi or just shifting Tulsi from the small pot to big pot, that is transplanting Tulsi on this day, they will reside with Lord Krishna in his own abode. So whoever is not having Tulsi, or even if you want some extra Tulsi plant, this is the right time. This Kamika Ekadashi is the best time to plant Tulsi, because the glories of Tulsi is more, especially during this Kamika Ekadashi. And Srimati Tulsi Devi will also award liberation. So one should do seva to Tulsi Maharani on this Kamika Ekadashi. Even Chitragupta, who is Chitragupta? Yamaraja's secretary. He is not able to calculate how much merit one gets by worshipping Tulsi Devi. So he don't have the pages to write. That much benefit one gets, especially on Kamika Ekadashi if you worship her. And if you worship her with ghee lamp, offering ghee lamp to Tulsi Devi and also offering ghee lamp to Lord Krishna is very, very important on Kamika Ekadashi. So what is the benefit? If one offers a bright ghee lamp to Lord Krishna on this day, that person after the death will enter the abode of Surya, that is abode of the sun god, with a body as bright as 10 million lamps. It is said that even if one is not able to observe this fast, by simply following the practices mentioned. What are the practices? Offering ghee lamp or sesame oil lamp to Tulsi Maharani and to Lord Krishna, it will elevate that person and also his ancestors, his forefathers, to the heavenly planets. Does it mean we do not need to observe this Ekadashi because we are anyway getting the benefit of observing the Ekadashi by just offering the ghee lamp or the sesame oil lamp to Tulsi Devi and to Krishna? No, it is mentioned to glorify the power of the ghee lamp and the oil lamp offering. So we need to understand that. We cannot take everything so literally. Krishna also says the Pancha Mahapapis, even they will be relieved. The Pancha Mahapapas, I will mention few. Killing a child, that is abortion, aborting the child, and killing the woman, Stri Hatya, killing the woman, and Brahma Hatya, killing the Brahmana. So these are considered the great sins. So even these sins, if one has committed in their past, even that will get eradicated. Does it mean we can keep killing Brahmanas and the ladies? No. Whatever one is doing knowingly that it is a sin, then for that there is no remedy. That is, there is no prayaschit. Whoever is hearing this glories of Kamika Ekadashi with faith, their sins will get eradicated and they will attain Vishnu Loka. This is what is mentioned in Brahma Vaivarta Purana. And who is telling all this? Brahma is telling this to his son Narada Muni, and this Lord Krishna is again repeating it to Yudhishthira. So please do subscribe and share it with others. Hare Krishna.